What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Nene Bossellini back with another video, and today we have crab legs, king crabs, mussels, shrimp, potatoes, boiled eggs, sun-kissed strawberry, lemonade, and Bigo. Listening to people on Bigo, see what they talking about.
Continuous rivals and feuds, not only with Brandon Keys, but with multiple members of the family. So were you Mommy Keys at all while you were associated with Keys to the Streets?
Mommy Keys.
That's what they called it.
I
I
ain't
didn't
never
know.
been Keys to the Street. I've never been Keys to the Street. I have never repped Keys to the Street as uh, my family, as a group that I was with. This is the only time I was involved with Keys to the Street. For the last time, I was in room 21. This is before Keys to the Street had a name.
Mm-hmm.
This is on FB. I was in room 21. Somebody from my city added me to that group. I wasn't in the group. I ain't know nobody in the group. I wasn't even in a roaster or nothing at that time. So I got added to a group. I don't know why or how. I can't even tell you the girl that added me to it. So when I went in there,
These crab
it
legs
was
ain't
just a
got
roast group,
no
but
meat
it
in
was
them.
like
I got these from Walmart.
everybody had air mattresses and was dirty as fuck. Like, and they was talking about people. So I just like used to tap in and they'd let me in and I'll roast and I get hung up on because I ain't had no name and shit. So I came across Savannah that's on this app, the Trans Savannah. And when I came across Savannah, I went in there and I talked about Savannah and Savannah dragged me, hung up on me. And Savannah had a following already. So I did a impersonation of Savannah, right? Tied my shirt up. I tied up my shirt on like one of them and everything, right? And I went live talking about Savannah. And people was, I still ain't get a lot of views. It probably 40, 50 people in there, right? Because I'm a nobody. And there was a dude named Steven in the group. He on this app too. He took my picture, right? He took screenshots of me doing the Savannah skit. Now, mind you, nobody from my city is in this group. I'm the only one from Ohio in this group, probably, period. And I roasted Steven, and after I roasted him, he took the screenshots of me doing Savannah, and he sent them to everybody on my friends list on Facebook from my city, and tried to make it like, Keith Jones is gay, he this, he that. And all I did was a skit. So, like, I was in jail. I was in Facebook jail at the time. So everybody, like, they were going crazy because I'm the workout dude. I had my own gym. I was training shit 100 people, and I'm somebody. You feel me? I done been to jail and came home. I'm huge. Like, I'm that guy. I'm in the streets heavy with what I was doing at the time. So, like, nobody could believe it, but I couldn't defend myself because I was in Facebook jail. So when I got out of Facebook jail, like, I swear I did a live, and that's the first time I had when I got off live, I had like 11,000 views and shit like that because everybody was waiting on me to talk. So I dressed up with the wig and everything, and I went live like that. And I just went crazy on the live. It was bananas. And then everybody, because nobody could believe it anyway, but after they seen it, they like, okay, is it? Everybody understood what I was doing. I just was impersonating Savannah. That's it. That's what I used to do. I used to impersonate everybody, but when I did them, and he apologized, he did it because I had roasted the fuck out of him. But people believed this shit for a minute till I went live. After that, the group ended up getting shut down. I was named king of the group. 290,000 people in there. I was number one for being the funniest, coming from zero though. Coming from zero, I went in there and tore the group down. So after I became number one, the group was still up. But I told them, I conquered this group. I'm going to move on. I started my own group. And at this time, Brandon had took over Keys to the Street. I don't know what happened to the person that really started it. But Brandon was the founder now. He had a transgender running the group named Jackie. Jackie reached out to me and said, yo, come go live in his group. Brandon wants you to go live. So I asked her, can I talk to Brandon? Brandon ended up calling me. And when we talked, he was like, man, go live in my group. You won't get banned no more. Because at the time, you get 30 days when you get banned. I'm like, you won't get banned stop the live and this and that. But I'm like, cool, I'll go live in there. So when I went live in there, I got banned the first time, 30 days. I'm like, damn, you said I wouldn't get banned. Like, my fault, man. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know. So I was like, all right, fuck it. You feel me? But at the same time, I had my own group called Follow Me to the Top. When I went live in Brandon Group, maybe 4 times, I'd say 4 or 5 times, I went live in Keys to the Street. And I'll be like, shout out to Keys to the Street. Y'all make sure y'all follow me and follow my group. Follow me to the top. I always did that. I never confirmed. Brandon asked me would I join them because he had a reality show coming up. He finna have a reality show and he needed me to be a part of it because of whatever, whatever. And I told him, cool. But what's the name of the show? And he's like, Keys to the Street. I said, I can't do it. I said, why it can't be Follow Me to the Top? He like, it gotta be Keys to the Street. I said, I can't be up under nobody though. I can't work for nobody, bro. So I can't do it. So he like, we'd talk about it basically type shit. So he'd call me like, hey, I got such and such. He got a big ass following. I want you to come roast him. He going on at 3. I'ma text him and make him add you at 3:15. Go in on him. Go get you some seats. So I'm like, Brandon, like, well, I don't do that, cuz. I'm like, man, I get the drinking in. I just like to, I like to be spontaneous because I like to laugh at my jokes too. Like, I ain't good at premeditated jokes. I'm good at getting the buzz and just going in on people. Like, I want to look at his pictures while I show the people because it ain't gonna feel the same. So he did it like 3 more times, and I was like, dude, I ain't doing it no more. You know what I'm saying? When we came on this app, me and Brandon was cordial because Brandon was never a roaster. He wasn't never none of the shit he is today. He wasn't a messy person. He was messy behind closed doors. He could call and tell you the roast, but he never was open with it. When we got over here, they was over here first. So when they came to this app, I didn't come because that was the first time I could go live without getting reported on FB. So my whole family like, man, go over there, go to that, they getting paid. And I'm like, fuck that app. We get to stay live for 2 hours and shit. All my videos on the other app, I ain't doing nothing but comedy for 2 hours. I ain't mentioning them. Real, like I'm standing on the stage. I come out, I'm dancing first. I come out dancing and then I sit down, drink, and do my comedy. I buy a new outfit every single day. I swear to God, that's how I got famous, or got my following. Motherfuckers was coming there just to see what I got to wear, cause I go buy something to wear every day. I was selling dope on live and all type of shit. Yeah, I was living my real life. When I came over here, they like, I finally came over here. I sat on Brandon's panel, and then Ashley had texted me like, she was like, Pastor, quit gifting, getting all them gifts. Brandon taking 50%. I don't know nothing about this app, so I look at my wallet after I done got all these gifts, and it was like I didn't get shit. So I'm like, damn, you taking 50% of my shit, And then I started telling people like, man, don't gift on that panel. And slowly but surely, we just got to a point where it turned into hate. But me and Brandon we didn't have any problems before we came over here. When the money got involved, that's when he turned up. But he recruited me, wanted me to be under his wing and all, under his group and all that shit. And I just never did. I had my own group. I never did that shit. Like I said, I don't work for nobody ever. Ever. I don't work jobs. I'm not working for nobody. I get a job. I was a barber. I don't have a boss. I go to work when I want to. I got a barber's license. I don't work for people because I ain't that. Like I said, I got a problem with me and authority. So that's my lifestyle. But I was never Keys to the Street. I did associate with them. I did give his group like shout outs and shit, but I never was Keys to the Street. When I went live in his group, I had my own group. His group was popping 100, 200,000 people. So I go in there, I do my live in there, and I tell people to follow me and follow my group. Once my group got big, it never got to where they was at because they took it from me. But that's what it was. I was never Keys to the Street. He can't say I ever was. I did give him shout outs, but I always mentioned my group when I did. That's a fact.
Okay, well, y'all, I want to apologize. This is the whole part of me interviewing. You have some hiccups, so that was definitely a hiccup for me. I should have done a little bit more research on that. I did see a video where they were talking about everybody who was a part of the whole Mommy Key situation or whatever it was, and I did not mean to offend you. did not mean
Ah,
to offend you when saying mommy keys. So if it
Let me
if
tell
it
you
came off,
something real quick. Jackie was a transgender that ran the Keys first. Ashley came to Keys and ran Jackie the fuck out of there. These facts. I ain't talking about Ashley. She ran Jackie the fuck out of there, and Jackie quit. Period. The real mommy Keys before all of this shit was Cam Bam. Cammy was mommy keys. Brandon used to say, Cammy running the group while I do this, and Cammy got the group while I do that. Cammy is the original mommy keys. Anybody that was on FB know that Cammy was motherfucking Brandon's ace spoon coon. That was mommy keys all of the time. The transgender Cam Bam. Deaf ass Cam Bam, these are facts. That was mommy keys, and when nobody trying to fight Cam Bam for the title. Nobody else was in there like I'm the real mommy keys and I'm this. Nobody was. Nobody. That was Cam Bam. These are facts.
mommy keys must be a hell of a position. Oh, that's all I'm saying. Mom, like, y'all is going to the Hunger Games over mommy keys. Oh my lord, jeez, y'all going to Squid Games for mommy keys now. That is crazy. Oh my lord, I wouldn't dare. I'm not trying to get shot, nailed to the cross over that whole position. I would pass. I would humbly decline because it seems like that is like I just don't want no part of mommy keys. Well, not saying, I'm just saying in general. It just seems like everybody is fighting to be mommy keys. And then the person who is in the position is so defensive when somebody tries to come and take that position. I just want to know what all comes with the mommy keys situation. Are we getting steak and pasta? Potatoes? Are we getting like what is the role? Do you know the role of mommy keys?
It wasn't no role. He just had a nice group with a big following. That's it. It wasn't no role. You didn't get no incentives of it. You know, it just was a part of being shit. It's shit, probably 400,000 or 500,000 people in his group. And he got a whole bunch of them, you know what I'm saying? And it was just about, you know, just like saying the church, you the first lady of the church. That's basically what they saying. Mommy Keys is like being the first lady of Keys. So it would be the same thing if I say I'm the first lady of the church.
I can't eat this.
And Cherry the Boom is a man in real life. You a man. And Brandon has never, ever, ever told Cherry the Boom to stop. Don't be saying that shit. I ain't, you
I
know,
can't eat
I
it.
respect you, but that ain't me. Any real straight man that know he don't fuck around
I
with
gotta buy some more crab legs.
transgenders
These
and
is
all the
old.
rumors that's going on
These is
about
real
she really
old.
having door deals with Cherry the Boom, he won't
I don't even
ever
know how long
correct
they was
Cherry
in
the
that
Boom.
damn freezer.
He's never said, Cherry, quit saying you mommy keys. And that's just not nothing that a real straight man to do. Let a transgender say that I'm the queen of keys. I'm mommy keys. I'm the first lady of the keys. And you bitches can't compare to me. And then when you look at it, you number one on this man's contributor list. You number one on this man's contributor list. And this man ain't gave nobody a single bean ever. Gifts on zero. Sins is on zero and never been erased. I don't get nobody shit. And you go drop on me. I'm finna call Brandon. He finna bring me some dragons. And Brandon bring them dragons. Call Brandon on live and tell him, don't you ever ignore my calls while you got them bitches on your panel. And Brandon don't say, who the fuck you talking to? He don't do that. He don't do that. He go right into character. Eb kicked Terry the Boom out his live. Eb went in there and kicked Cherry out the live and then got in box one. Hey y'all, hey, it's Mommy Keys. Yes, yeah. How y'all doing? And Brandon's phone went straight into lines because he got a phone call. When your phone go to lines, it take about a minute and a half to 2 minutes for your live to end. His live ended immediately. He ended his live immediately because he will not disrespect Cherry the Boom. He said she's Mommy Keys, who he took on the shopping spree and didn't go live. We spent $3,000 on the purse while Ebony was sleeping in a hotel, evicted and homeless. He will not disrespect that man. These are facts. And they
Well,
know
that
a
was a
real
short
man doing it.
mukbang.
No real man is letting a transgender claim that you my wife.
I
And
was
the
kind of
first lady
already
of
full anyway.
everything. And get away with it. I promise you.
I'll catch y'all next time. Hopefully next time I get some more crab legs or
Thank you,
something.
sister.
Maybe I'll do another cheeseburger mukbang or
It's
something.
so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay, so why? What is the feud between you? Like, what is the stake behind the feud that you have between yourself and Evie Mae or yourself with Brandon? Like, what caused that to happen?